everyone. Hi everyone. I hope my video and audio is clear. Good evening. Let's wait for a few more minutes for more members to join. We'll just wait for 5 more minutes. So I hope all are ready with the materials for acrylic painting on canvas. It's a very easy technique. It is for the kids above age group of 12, and even adults can try, and no need to have a prior knowledge of painting or drawing is necessary. So this is a simple technique and anyone can try. So let me introduce myself. I am Pavitra Pai. I am an certified professional artist and Fevicryl teacher from Fevicryl Pidilite, India. I have 9 years of experience in taking workshops and classes for kids and adults. So you can see my works and classes on Genesis Artistry on my FB page called as Genesis Artistry Classes Sharjah, and also you can follow me on Instagram as Pavitra S Pai also. And today I am going live from Creative Crafts Dubai, and I am very happy and excited to start off with the acrylic painting. So as you know, Creative Crafts Dubai is a well-known art and craft store in Dubai, and you get a lot of varieties. It's like a dream world for all the artists, I can say, artists and crafters. So they do have online, even at this situation they are doing, they are even selling online, so you can always browse and get any kits for kids as well as adults. So let me just set up my camera and we'll get started. So it's very easy technique, and if you're doing along with me, please do share your finished art projects by tagging me, that is Genesis Artistry Classes Sharjah, and also tag Creative Crafts Dubai. We will be very happy to see your finished art. So I'll just adjust my camera. So whatever queries you have or any doubts, please ask me. I'll be answering it later because I'm not able to see the comments right now. So please do leave your any queries or any doubts in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as this session is over. So now for today's acrylic painting, we are going to need a canvas board. So this is an A4 size canvas board. If you don't have canvas board, you can also try this technique on a thick watercolor papers, that is 300 GSM or 250 GSM paper. Don't try it on a very thin paper. The technique will, the painting will tear. So I'm trying it on a canvas board, and apart from this I have used Fevicryl acrylic tubes, and please use tubes. You can also use bottles, but for this kind of technique, tubes are best because it's very thick and you get nice textures. So few colors which we need are yellow, white, black, brown for the painting. So with minimal colors we are going to do today's painting. Then few brushes, and we need sponge piece and some cardboard piece. So this is any waste cardboard sheets at home, like any carton box or packing box material. So only thing is it should be stiff, it should not be too much. This is a little bending, but it's quite okay even for this. If you're trying with this kind of cardboard is also fine, but I'll be using this one. So if you don't have this, you can also choose this kind. And the sponge piece also, if you it's optional. If you want, you can do the same technique with sponge too, or you can use cardboard. So today I'll be showing with both, and some technique with sponge as well as this, and you can see how it comes out. So let's start. So I've taken just a waste lid as a palette. You can also take a plastic sheet also for as a palette. So first, for the background, we are going to need white and little golden yellow. You can also use lemon yellow. If you don't have golden yellow, lemon yellow with little brown or little orange will give you a little darker shade. So these two are the colors which we have. So whoever is doing along with me, just take a piece of cardboard or sponge. So first I'll show you with sponge, just a small piece of sponge, and this is just a printout I've taken. So this is how we are going to do. So wherever there is white, I'm going to apply it with sponge first. So you can leave the white, canvas board also you can leave, but if you put white, it will help the other paints to merge, as well as it's easy for the paint to move. So don't add water, add thick paint. So here in the center there is a lot of white, so I'm just randomly applying with the dabbing method. You can also drag it. So whichever method you are comfortable, you can try. So I hope you are able to see clearly and I'm audible too. So here as a land, little bit here. So wherever there is a little white, I've just applied randomly with sponge. So I know it's not able to be seen, but the center part. So I'll just show you with my fingers. So from here to here I have applied white, and I've not added water at all. So it's just dabbing method. So now I'm taking a small cardboard piece, a thin strip. So something like this, a small piece, thin strip kind, for easy to handle. So now I'm going to need a little brown too. So I'm taking a little yellow and little brown. So just taking both the colors simultaneously. So if you just cover the board, the background. So you can just change the shades. Wherever you want dark, you can add dark. You can add brown because the sides it is dark. So you get this nice textures. This is what it is called. It's also, you can use palette knives. So even that is available at the store. You can order palette knives. There's a big, you get nice set of palette knives. But if you don't have palette knife, this is the easiest method of using a cardboard. So I'm just using a cardboard as a texture work to make it look like a texture paint. So this is very easy technique. There's no prior knowledge, no need of prior knowledge of any painting. So you can try along with me. So any stiff cardboard, even old credit cards or visiting cards also can be used for this kind of technique. If you're doing for little bigger boards, that time you can use credit cards, because you can use the whole side of the credit card and do the textures. So sides it is brown. So as you can see, it's merging with white also. So as and when it touches the white, you get lighter shade. And this painting, it is no need to allow it to dry, because all the paints should be wet. Only then you get a nice merging effect. So there is no need for the paints to dry between each colors. The idea of the painting is to be, the paint should be wet. Only then you get a nice texture look, because the colors mix very well in between these shades. So I'm just taking more paint. So I'm not at all adding water for this kind of painting. No need of adding water at all. So I'm just covering up the background. Till here it is R. I'm just marking here. So till here it is our sky part, and from here it is land. So here the strokes, the direction of the strokes will change. So till up you are going to do it vertically. So here it is white, so I'm just taking little yellow and just merging it. So even if you are doing it with sponge, you have to just take and just drag it down. So even then you get. But with sponge what happens, it will get a smoother texture, whereas when you do it with the cardboard you get these prominent lines. So the option is yours. If you like this kind of texture, you can go with the cardboard. If you want a little smoother texture, you can use sponge. But the technique is same. You have to drag it towards you, below you. So it's vertical strokes. So idea is to cover the canvas board completely with paint. So there should be no gaps. As you can see here, I have a little gap here. So I'm just taking a little white. So as we have applied white in the starting, it doesn't dry fast as we have not even added water, and we are using very thick paint. So it takes 5 to 10 minutes for the paints to dry depending on the weather. And here it's very hot. We have to do it a little faster. So now I have covered the sky part. So if you feel there is still this thing, you can just go over it again and again. So you get a nice texture. So this is our sky part is ready, a base is ready. Still some more later the shades will come. So this is the base. I have added, whoever have joined a little late, I'll just briefly explain again. I've just taken white and applied here a little thickly for the center, because we want it lighter here. Then just used yellow and brown to create the background. And I've used a cardboard, a stiff cardboard, as a packing material like which you get it in Amazon or that kind of cardboard. And I've just made this textured painting. So now the base of the sky is ready. Now we are going for the ground. So for here you can do it this way. So it is little horizontal. So that's the difference for us to make out that sky and the land. So we are going to do it horizontally. So don't, even if the little white gets covered, nothing to worry, we can redo it again. So here it is just for the shade, I have applied once white. So after it is half dry, we can again apply white wherever we want, like highlight. So nothing to worry if the white gets hidden. So as you can see, the shades are merging well. Yellow, brown and white, all three colors are merging, and you're getting a different kinds of shades, shaded ground. So for this kind of painting, only 4 colors are enough. You can try with even green instead of brown. You can even use green and yellow, and even that will look beautiful. So combination you can try many. So I'm using acrylic tubes. You can even use bottle paints. For bottle paints, you have to just take out little paint. If it is thick, it is fine. But if it is too liquidy, you should allow it to, you put it on the palette, allow it to like for 15 to 20 minutes, don't touch it. And due to the weather, the paint starts drying. So when it is half dry or when it is thick, you can use that paint and start doing the painting, because bottle paints are very liquidy. They just flow sometimes. Some of the acrylic paints are very liquidy, and I am using Fevicryl from Fevicryl tubes. So the idea is first is the base coat. First coat is just to cover up all the canvas. So the idea is to cover up the canvas first. Here we have done vertically and here we have done horizontally. So now this little it started to dry. So we can go again to the top. Don't touch the ground yet. So now I am taking black and brown together. So now I am going to give more darker shade to the sides, edges. So here it will come dark and here it will come dark. So again dip it in both, half and half, half brown, half black, little here, and go small strokes. I hope it's visible. Yeah. So as you have already done a base coat, you no need to press too much. You have to just lightly go over it. So you get both the background effect as well as you can see that darker effect also. So little brown with black mix. Little white also here and there, just to give it a shade. So same way here also I'm going to do the same. Brown more and black little less, just to get a dark brown. So this paint, you need a little more when compared to your normal acrylic painting. As there is lot of textures, you need paint a little more compared to your normal filling acrylics. So here wherever I feel it is little dark, I'm just doing. So you can give like small strokes also. So I'm just highlighting again with white. So center it is a little lighter here. So for here also it's going to be like this. So only with cardboard only we are giving the textures. So this I'm just doing horizontally. So just go along with it. This paint is only enough and it just merges with the ground what you have done already. So this wherever dark you want, you can touch up again and again. So that's the beauty of this painting. You can go on doing as many times till you get the right shade. You can go and apply layers of paint till you feel that you are satisfied. So nothing to worry about. You can, even if you have done any mistake, again you can just take paint and again redo it. So there is, it's a very easy technique, and just two kind of direction. It is just vertical and horizontal, and the shades, that's it. So you have to just know the shades. Matching to that you have to just. So now once this is over, here I want a little white highlight. So just giving a white touch up here and there. So wherever I feel there is a little highlight, now I'm doing it. So as the paint is wet, it will neatly merge, you get nice shades also. So no need for the layers to dry at all. So kids above, like teenagers and above the age of 12, they can easily try these kind of painting, and it looks very nice as a scenery, and sceneries come beautifully with this technique. So there are many designs. If you can Google, you can see that there are many wonderful designs which you can try. So just these are the highlight. So now